Hi Daniel, thank you for the opportunity for me to interview you. Can you please introduce yourself and your company?
Yeah, absolutely, and thank you very much for having me here. My name is Daniel Mamadou Blanco. I'm the Managing Director of Energy Transition Minerals. We're listed on the ASX and our stock ticker is ETM. We're focused on two main project areas. The first one is the Quanjefeld rare earth project, and the second one is we're expanding a portfolio of lithium properties in Spain.
Wow, where do you see this current opportunity for the commodity cycle going?
Well, the commodity cycles in general are very long cycles, and we are now in a period where, with interest rates having gone up and inflation having gone up, I see a multi-year bull market for commodities in general, and very specifically for critical metals and minerals. And that's driven by the fact that we've got this energy transition, this shift from internal combustion engine vehicles, for example, to electric vehicles, and move away from oil and gas into renewable energy. And these renewable energy technologies require energy storage, and energy storage is what drives basically the demand for metals like lithium, but also cobalt, nickel, rare earth as well. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So with the global rush for investment into resource companies, right? What do you think are some of the factors that investors should be looking for when they invest in ASX junior resource company?
Yeah, so I would like to take a step back because I don't think there is a global rush for investment at the moment. In fact, what you'll see is that a number of junior mining or exploration companies are finding it hard to raise capital. The funding gap in terms of the energy transition is very, very wide, and there's not enough investment dollars coming into the supply chain, especially at the upstream level, i.e. new mining and new exploration. And why? Or there's less than what we anticipated. And why is because mining suffers from an image issue, right? And basically the dilemma is to address climate change, we actually need to impact the environment, at least in the short term, by mining more. And there lies the dilemma, basically, because we've got phenomena like the NIMBY, not in my backyard. Generally, socially, mining is not a very acceptable activity, especially in areas where we already benefit from blue skies or from clean water. We don't really want to have an industry like mining nearby us because that's generally considered dirty and damaging to the environment. And so what's important, I would say, in terms of investing in ASX junior listed companies, look for companies that basically keep sustainable practices at the heart and at the center of their philosophy.
Wow, brilliant. Yeah. So in one sentence, why should people invest in your company?
Right. Energy Transition Minerals is a very, very special stock. We first of all, we own the exploitation and exploration rights for one of the largest rare earth deposits in the world. It is located in Greenland. It's called Quanjefeld. Number two, we also are now expanding our portfolio of lithium rich and highly prospective areas in Western Europe, in Spain specifically, in the province of Castilla and Leon, and that looks very, very promising. And basically, we represent the best of both worlds. We've already got an asset. It's got a 1 billion ton resource, more than 100 million ton reserves under draw, and we've also now about to obtain one of the largest exploration portfolio in Western Europe for lithium. So it's a good balance of rare earth, which are used in permanent magnets that equip electric motors, and lithium, which is obviously a critical element for energy storage in batteries.
Yeah. Right, yeah. So with the whole world, the governments, they are all talking about sustainability, social impact. How do you think this is going to impact onto your business? And how do you foresee your business in the next 5 years?
Yeah, so we foresee our business to grow a lot more than where we are today, and we've put in place a set of initiatives where we are looking at expanding geographically. Now, in terms of impact, what's very, very important is the social license, and so obtaining that social license is a critical step for any company. And when you look at our work, for example, in Greenland, we've operated over the past 15 years there, successfully hand in hand with various governments, only to find that at some stage there's been a shift in sentiment. There's been also a change in government that has led us now into a dispute, right? And so I think I would say one cannot give the social environment, one cannot take it for granted. Sentiment can change, sentiment can shift, and that's a big challenge for our industry because our projects tend to be multi-decade projects. So it is important to basically always take into account the feedback from the different stakeholders and also manage to stay the course, and that's the biggest challenge.
Right. Okay. So thank you very much, Daniel, for your time today.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for having me.